Miles in San Antonio, Texas. Hey, Miles, you had some thoughts about what the Democratic Party should be saying?
Yes, that's right, Tom. I'm speaking with someone on the right. The Democrats and Republicans obviously don't have a populist side. Of course, the Republicans have somewhat of one. But if you look at the 92 election, you see how much there is that out there in the form of global trade. What the Democrats need to talk about, instead of free trade, they need to talk about trade reciprocity. We simply don't have that with other countries. They benefit from our buying power, basically, and that destroys our local wages here. Secondly, they need to talk about there simply needs to be a broken windows theory toward financial crimes. They don't have that. Nobody is enforcing that. They need to go with the agenda of no more settlements. We will hold them accountable. Things like that will actually attract people on the right. We want things like that simply is not being taken care of. And then third, they need to speak to the message of the economic forces of globalization, how much it's affected America, how these benefits other countries, and how it really is harming the people locally, in which it does. And on speaking about immigration, on that point of view, I mean, for good or bad, it doesn't matter your view, but since 1980, we've imported 29 million legal immigrants. And that force, for good or bad, is going to drop the wage salaries of Americans. Mm-hmm. Everybody. It affects everybody when you import large amounts of workers. It simply does. Yeah. And those things need to be talked about, and we need to have a debate. But since 92, we haven't had that. Both parties have shifted away from that. They no longer talk about those things. They got those things passed, and they're pushing on to these other things.
So you're saying, let me get this right, Miles. You're saying these things as a conservative. As a conservative, you would vote for a Democrat if they took these positions?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I know these on the right, they'll talk about them, right? But they won't do it. And that's always the case. And both parties rely on that. They rely on that vote from both parties. And then when they're in there, I call this the cynical caucus, right?
Yeah.
We're cynical, but get it done. You see what I'm saying, Tom? But anyway, I enjoy your show.
Yeah. Thank you, Miles. Thanks for your observations. I think you're spot on.